Hello! Now in the video today I'm going to be starting my container garden, and many people fail with container gardens because they choose the wrong crops. So today I'm going to be showing you a few of my favourite crops to grow in containers. Crops that are easy to grow, give an abundant harvest over a very long time. I'm also going to be showing you some of the crops that I grow from free seeds. I'm Gang Gang. Welcome to the channel. Gang Gang and Peanut, 2 peas in a pod. Now, growing in containers is not like growing in your garden. Containers dry out very quickly. They have a limited amount of nutrients, and some crops, they just sulk and give up. But pick the right crops and you'll be harvesting throughout the spring and throughout the summer. So I'm going to show you 1 or 2 of my absolute favourites for growing in containers. One of the easiest container crops to grow has to be lettuce. Plant them once and you'll be harvesting them again and again and again. And a trick to harvesting lettuce is to not remove the whole plant. Just remove the outer leaves and they will continue to grow. So lettuce, rocket, any salad leaf grown in a container, very simple, very easy. Now, one of the most popular crops to grow, not just in a container, has to be tomatoes. And every year I grow tomatoes in a container like this. This is a 20-litre container. And I find that I can grow most tomatoes in one of these. However, if you have a smaller container, maybe 10, 15 litres, you need to be looking at a variety that's a bush or a compact or a determinate variety. These grow to about 2 feet high and normally are prolific in the amount of fruit they give. But if you are growing a determinate variety, be aware. They tend to flower and then give you all the fruit in a very short space of time. So I would recommend planting one and 4 to 6 weeks later, plant another. That way you get a continual supply of tomatoes throughout the summer. And for me, the first tomato that I pick of the summer that's sun warmed, absolutely unbeatable. That is the highlight of the gardening year for me, that first tomato. So tomatoes in containers are an absolute must. Now, I did say I would show you how I get free seeds. So recently I had a tomato that was bought in a supermarket and it was delicious. So I kept one of the tomatoes, I planted some of the seeds in some compost, and these are the seedlings that are growing. I have no idea what variety it is, but I've done this many times before. And these little seedlings, when they get a bit bigger and stronger, they will be going into some containers, and hopefully I'll have some mystery tomatoes. Now I do this quite a bit with not only tomatoes, but also with peppers. Now, who can resist peppers? Those big, shiny, chunky red fruits that just scream summertime. And this is a pepper that I've grown from a seed from a supermarket pepper. And I've done this for several years. And every year I get a really, really good harvest. Now, these have been started in these pots several months ago, and eventually it will be moved into one of these containers. This container is about 12 to 15 litres, and they will grow quite happily in there, providing I water them and I feed them. And we'll talk about feeding all of these container crops in a little while. Now, another favourite of mine, and very easy to grow, are radishes. These are ready in about 4 weeks. It's as if they're turbocharged with growth, and they can be sown into a container about this size, filled with multi-purpose compost. Simply sprinkle the seeds over the compost and let them do their thing. And as I say, about 4 weeks, you'll be enjoying the lovely peppery bites of the radishes. Now, I love peas, and peas love containers. And this year I will be growing 3 different kinds of peas. One of them is this. This is a pea called Kelvedon Wonder, a compact variety. which will grow quite happily in a container and doesn't really need a lot of support other than maybe a few sticks for it to grow up. I'll also be growing some sugar snap peas, which again is one of my favourites. Absolutely delicious when eaten raw and dipped in something spicy. And I'll also be growing some of the mange tout, or the little flat variety of pea, which are excellent in any stir fry. So peas, another excellent choice for growing in a container. Now, another crop that you absolutely must sow in a container to enjoy with your tomatoes and your salad leaves that you've grown are spring onions. I absolutely love growing spring onions because they are so simple and straightforward. A container like this, full of multi-purpose compost, sprinkle the seeds on the top and let them do their own thing. Or if you're feeling much more adventurous, you may want to try growing a giant onion. And this is one I grew last year, and I'm keeping it this year for the seed, because I do love some free seeds. Now, as well as growing all of these summer type crops, you can also grow crops in containers that should last you into the winter. And one of those is carrots. And this container here has some carrots that were sown about 6 weeks ago. Now, they'll be very slow growing, but they'll be worth it in the end because they will be lovely, fresh, crunchy, tasty carrots, unlike some of the stuff you can buy in the shops. These are a variety called Chantenay, and they are a finger type carrot. And some of these will be eaten in a salad, and some of them will be prepared, frozen, and eaten throughout the winter. Now, where would we be without that most popular vegetable in any kitchen? It has to be the potato. And they are very easy to grow in containers, but selecting the right variety, well, there are so many to choose from. However, when I grow potatoes in containers, I tend to choose an early variety. They are very easy to grow, provided you keep them well watered. And I don't mean just a little dribble every day, I mean a thorough soaking at least once a week. You have to be patient, but you will be rewarded with lots and lots of lovely fresh potatoes. So potatoes in containers are another one of my favourite crops to grow. Now, once these plants start to grow, you will need to water them, and you'll also need to feed them, because the nutrients in the compost in the container will get used up fairly quickly. And my preferred way of feeding container plants is to use a liquid seaweed feed, or a tomato feed in the case of the tomatoes and the peppers. And this seems to keep the plants quite happy, and it also means I get a better harvest. Now, if you want to see the progress of my container garden, maybe you'll consider clicking the subscribe button and come along and join us on the channel and see just what we get up to. Anyway, I'm Gang Gang, this is Gang Gang and Peanut, 2 peas in a pod, and as ever, until next time, take care, bye.